Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in our living room or family room, and I'm here today to work on decluttering books as per day 11 on the 30 bags in 30 days challenge, decluttering challenge from Sophia at My Great Challenge. So in the description below I'll link her playlist, my playlist, and anything else that seems appropriate. But in the meantime, I have my timer set, my trusty timer set for 15 minutes. So if you'd like to join me in decluttering the same thing, books or magazines, certainly let's do that. Or if you've got some other project or decluttering or cleaning you need to do, then let's get started. And what I'm going to work on right now is just this section of the bookshelf. We actually have 3 sections to this bookshelf, but one thing at a time, and I do have a lot to get done today, so I'm hoping that in 15 minutes I can at least check this section off. This is my daughter's collection, or kids' books in general, and there are a few games here. We kind of have run into the problem of she's collected a few kids' games over the last couple of birthdays. My daughter's 4, in case you don't know, and I don't know where to put them. So they've been shoved on this shelf, as you can see, and obviously they don't fit. It's not working that well. So I'd like to purge some books and make some more room for things like games as well. And in the blue bag behind me there is another stash of books that we just got from my dad's house. He was doing some decluttering, go dad. And they're actually more age-appropriate books that she picked out and wanted to start reading. So I'm hoping that we can get rid of some of the more, infant, toddler books that we have on the shelf and put in her preschool books that we just picked up. And ideally, she has a pretty good stash of books in her room as well, and I'd like to be able to get the majority of her books back on this shelf, and that way we just keep a handful of books in her room that we're reading at night. We usually read, one to 3 or so books at night before bedtime. Sometimes she'll sit in there and read to herself, but not very often. So anyway, enough talking. I'm going to set my timer. Got the 15 minutes going there, and essentially I'm just going to make stacks for right now, since having a box or a bag will come later. So this was a shoe tying book. She's still kind of interested in that. Obviously she's too young for it, but that's going to be a keep. Let me go ahead and move things out of the way here. And this was a game we got, one of the dress up Melissa and Doug things. She's played with it a few times, but I think we are ready to pass that on. And I don't remember what's in here. Peppa Pig puzzles. We'll keep those for now. And this is a really cute game if you haven't seen it or heard of it. What am I trying to say? Is this even the right way, or is it backwards? It's called Snug as a Bug in a Rug. And it's good because it has 3 different levels you can play. So depending on the age child that you're playing with, you can work through the different ways to play the game, and it's pretty fun. This was a musical book set that we got, and okay, Baby Einstein. I think we're ready to let this go as well. I'll see if my sister wants it, because I have a niece who's going to be a year soon, so that might be something a little more age appropriate for her. This little set, we still kind of read through here every once in a while. I'll keep that for now. This one I like a lot. She has never gotten into Winnie the Pooh, so I guess it's time to share that with someone else. This was one I liked, Big Red Barn, but it's kind of age inappropriate, so I think I'm going to box that up with our toddler stuff, and we might hang on to it for when we have kids visiting. I don't mind having a handful of books for some of the different ages. Like I mentioned, I have a niece who's a year old, so when you have friends and family over that are different ages, it is nice to have that. This was just a little actually Target dollar spot puzzle, and it's kind of hard. I think when I got it, she was a little bit too young. It's about rhyming and color matching. You can kind of do it different ways. But we've played it enough. I don't think she's that interested in it. Little Blue Truck. We love these books. If you've not heard of them, check them out. They're really cute. This one was one that we had at my house when I was a kid, and I don't know that she's ever gotten into it. I'm going to ask around for my sisters and see if they want to hang on to that. Rainbow Fish, I think she still likes. A couple of these are my husband's. Hardy Boys, isn't that fun? That's vintage right there. So we'll hang on to these. And there's another one. I've never even heard of that or read it, but it looks fun. So these were fine. We'll hang on to those. Okay, this was just a little Marianne Engelbright. I don't think we need to keep that. All right, so these are kind of, those again, they're almost for like older kids. That's a baby names book. I'm not sure if we need to keep that or not. Whose number match? I'm okay keeping that for a little bit longer. Okay, Sequence for Kids. We just got that, and she's learning how to play it. She tends to play with her own rules, which is fine, but it's funny as the adult, you just think, okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to approach this. And then this is another kind of fun one, the Sneaky Snacky Squirrel game, and we like playing that from time to time. Okay, and then I was just reminded, these are actually all movies. And what I think I should do, at this point, I have a cabinet in the basement that we keep our DVDs in. I know I could go through and get rid of the cases, but I just don't care that much. I don't feel like messing with it. I've got the little cabinet. It's fine in the basement. So for now, I think what I'm just going to do is put all these back away, and that will free this up. What I like to do is just keep maybe 5 or 6 DVDs up here that we're watching, because we don't watch that many DVDs. And like this whole basket could go back down there. So those will get put away. And we just rotate the DVDs out, you know, as we feel like it. So that's fine, but they just basically haven't gotten put away, which is my bad. So, okay, bottom shelf. Let's see what we've got here. This book we've read a few times. I wasn't real impressed. She wasn't either. I think we're going to pass that on. This one, I think we got this as, where did we get this? I don't remember ever seeing it. It's beautiful illustrations, but it's kind of older. I don't know. I'm just not sure we need to keep that one. She's not really into stories like that. The other thing I just remembered is her school is collecting books to add to their library. So those things would be great to add to that. This is one of my favorites, Babushka Baba Yaga. So I'm keeping that just because I like it. Some Friends to Feed. I don't know that we've ever... Oh, this is the Stone Soup one. CD included. That's cool. But we've never really gotten into it. All right, I'm going to hang on to it for now. We'll see if that's something she wants to read. If not, we can pass it on. Horton Hears a Who she likes. Horton Hatches the Egg, I don't think we've read. She does like those kinds of, you know, Dr. Seuss books, so I'm going to keep those for now. Could Be Worse is one from my childhood, which I still enjoy, so I think we'll keep that. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is a fun one for kids. I don't think we've tried reading this big version since she's gotten older. I had a little board book version when she was younger, and she liked it, so. All right, I have a little collection here from Louise Hay, Dr. Doris, all that from Hay House. And I don't know. We haven't really gotten into reading them yet. I think she's still a little bit too young. So I'm going to hang on to them for now. And we might pass them on later. She loves Marla Frazee is her name. These books from her, they're really beautiful illustrations. We haven't read them in a while, but both of these she has liked. Everywhere Babies, and Roller Coaster. So if you come across her, those are fun. This one's kind of one of mine. I think I got that in college, and I just thought it was a neat book. And we've read it some. I'm going to hang on to it. I so like it. The big bug ball is cute. I don't remember. I'll have to see. That's one I kind of feel like we could almost pass on, but I'll ask her. Okay, you're just what I need. I don't remember where this came from, but it looks really sweet. We'll hang on to it. We haven't read it. All right, Winnie the Pooh. I kind of want to keep, again, I like Winnie the Pooh. She doesn't. We'll see. That might be one to share. There's a My Story, My Sing-Along Bible. And we got this quite a while ago, and she did like reading it once in a while. I don't remember what happened to the DVD, or the CD. I think it's somewhere in the house, so we'll look for that. Seek and Find, she likes those. My First Letters. We liked this a lot when we first got it. I don't know. These, you know, it's kind of funny. These are ones that are really for younger children, but she's learning her letters right now, so it kind of makes me wonder if we would enjoy getting those out again. All right, this is a Dory drawing thing, like a, I don't know. She's not really ever gotten into those, so I think we could pass that on. It's another Hay House book, so I'm just going to throw it back here with those. My Name is Yoon. I don't think we've ever read it, but it looks good. It's just not something we've ever gotten into. This is another one from my childhood. I don't even know if all the pages are here. Might be. All right, well, we'll keep that. Oliver the Pig. I want to say this one came from my dad's at one point. And it's kind of an older, you know, like learning to read. But I don't think we're really interested. So that we can pass on. This was a neat one, but she never really got into it. So that'll be fun to give to the school. This was one that I liked. It's that same illustrator, Paul Goebel. So I'm going to put this one back with the other one, if I can find it. Where is that? Somewhere back here. There it is. Okay. So that's fine. I like those. Ah, here we go. Classic. I don't know about you, but The Pokey Little Puppy was one of my absolute favorites when I was a kid. And this is a notebook. Actually, I was looking for this the other day for drawing, so we're going to take that with us in the car. And a Dory play pack. These things are a good idea in a sense, except that I don't know about your kids or if you've experienced this, but she gets bored with them real fast. So I think we're going to take those to her dance class, and then other kids can use them. Babushka and the Three Kings. I think she did like that one. So we'll keep that. On the Night You Were Born, that's a sweet little book. We haven't read it in a while. And I kind of feel like it's a little bit young, so we're going to either pass that on or box it up. Another little blue truck. We still love those. And this is one of these magic ones, but I think all of our markers have quit working, so this might be something to get rid of altogether. Okay, so that's that. Now let me start with, the question is where to start. I wonder if the games all fit up here. Let's do that. Sneaky Snacky Squirrel and the puzzles. Okay, good. So that's all there. Like I said, these are my husband's, and I might ask him if he wants to hang on to them. I don't know. But we'll start with that. Okay, so that's all that. These I'm keeping. So this could go up here. Okay. This one she could work on as we get older, and then I think I'm just gonna put these out and be done. And I don't know if in the end we're going to keep all of these. Some of them I don't think she's really going to like, but when I asked her, she said, yeah, she wanted them, so that's okay. Whole bunch of Dr. Seuss. That's fun. And some Disney ones. That's fun too. Okay, so how are you doing on your project? Let's do a quick time check. We are at, a minute 42, so hopefully I can get these all put back on the shelf and get that whole corner cleaned out. And if you've been working on yours, well, you can get yours all put away. And we will have made a good dent in the decluttering. So I'll show you what I have left here in just a second. One thing, I have space on the shelf, which I love, because we may end up, well, like I said, if I bring in a lot of the books from her room, then that will, that's a coloring book, that will, okay, so what I have to get rid of for school, and my sisters, this one I'm going to put the rest of the sisters, but this stack, I did them all. This stack, whoops, pushed a button, and all right, so this whole stack here, this is one, and then I've also, I can't hold it all, I've also got this puzzle thing and that, so that's good. And then a few other smaller stacks that I can't get all in the shot, but I'm going to share those with family and friends. So thank you for joining me today. Let's see, we're going to be 14 seconds counting it down. Hopefully you were able to get some decluttering done or some cleaning or a project finished. Today is a day I have a lot I'm trying to get done, so using my timer has really been helpful. There it goes. I get distracted easily, and that helps to keep me focused and keep me on task so that I'm not ending up taking an hour for something that only needed 15 minutes, but in the process I've stopped and started a bunch of other things. So hopefully that is working for you as well to get your timer out. Thanks for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe below and check out the playlist for the 30 Bags in 30 Days Declutter Challenge. And hit the like button if you like these types of videos, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.